BJP plot the Mangaluru cooker blast. If KPCC President Shivkumar is to be believed, the blast was the BJP government's attempt to divert attention from Votegate. This declaration comes even after the Karnataka DGP Praveen Sood has himself confirmed that it was an act of terror and that the NI is probing the suspect Sharik for his links with the IS.
He said there is a big terrorist. Who are the terrorists? Please let me know. What action you have taken? Who has declared? Who was the DG to declare himself that is a terrorist? Or Pulwama or anything? Nothing is there. Some fellow might have done some mistake, we don't tell. But how we are trying to protect it?
Why do you think the government was doing that?
Why? Because the vote gate, they wanted to steal the votes in the history of Indian parties.
In case you thought that this statement has been made in the heat of the moment without sparing a thought for its implication, which is giving a clean chit to a man with clear terror connections. Even in the past, here's what DK said when confronted.
Where the
BJP is behind it, sir?
Yes, see, they just try to blow it. They should have done an investigation, fair investigation. Let them do it. Let them act. Let them punish. Let them hang whomever they want. When things of the entire vote system was being under theft, they just try to deviate. There was no need of the DG or the police reacting to it. There is a system.
So he was also making IEDs at home. A lot of evidence has come out against him.
That is okay. Let them take action. But immediately posing on terrorism, no? They were using terrorism. What is it? Where is the evidences of it? If he has done wrong, we want any action to be taken. But the way they've blown it, no, is a political game.
And the BJP has now demanded a public apology from the KPCC chief for his remarks. In fact, they have said that he has now displayed himself as an apologist for terror.
DK Shivakumar, ಇದೊಂತರ ಸಿಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂತರ
ಅವರು ಅಗ್ರವಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಅವರ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನೇನು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡೋಲ್ಲ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ರಾಜ್ಯಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿ
ಬೇಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ
DK Shivkumar, the tall leader of the Congress party, says that the Mangaluru blast, the auto rickshaw blast or the cooker blast as it were, was a mistake and is quick to give a clean chit, even though the police there has suspected that the person caught and apprehended has links with ISIS. The matter and the probe has been transferred to the NIA. The NIA is investigating the matter. Even before a clean chit can be given by the agencies, why is the Congress party so eager to give Islamist terror a clean chit? Why is the Congress party having such double standards? And why is the Congress party soft on terror is the question that needs to be asked.
Let's take this across to our guests now. Joining us for more on this, we have with us S. Prakash, spokesperson of the BJP. With us also is Lokesh Jindal, leader of the Congress party. Lokesh Jindal, let me start with you and let me ask you a simple thing. On the one hand, you have political comments coming in from Mr. DK Shivkumar. Is Mr. DK Shivkumar better placed to investigate this matter, or is the DGP of the state who has given that statement better placed? Obviously, if it's a senior police official saying something, he must be saying it with some insight into what is happening as far as the investigation is concerned. Why should Mr. DK Shivkumar actually doubt that?
Good evening, everybody. The first rule of investigation is no form of politicization into it. Now, that's the thumb rule. If any form of investigation is getting politicized, that means that the investigation is not fair at all.
No, how is it political if he says it's an act of terror? Where is the politics in the statement of the police official?
The point is, the BJP government, in order to save its face, the infamous vote gate scandal whereby an NGO Chilam is given ID cards of booth level officers and sensitive data is being collected in order to cover all that, is politicizing the cooker blast case. The whole opposition is that, you know, in ancient, in medieval times, just give me a minute. You know how Sati Pratha was done? That particular woman that was to be burnt, in order to move the attention from her plight, there were huge drums that were beaten. There were colors that were blown up in the air so that people, they do not see what the exact issue is.
So you're saying this is not a terror attack?
Place now.
Are you saying this is not a terror attack?
It is a terror attack.
Okay.
Politicization is being done.
So this is a terror attack, but there is politics playing out on this. The politics is being playing it out to divert from the vote scam in Karnataka. Prakash, all right, you made your point now. Yes, Prakash, please respond to Lokesh Jindal. He says it is a terror attack, but it's being used to divert attention from the vote scam.
Madhavan, Congress party is confused today. They at one point of time they say it is politicized and they accept it is a terror attack. The police did not name any Congress leader involved in this cooker blast attack to make it a political. A criminal has been arrested who was indulging in terror activity in Mangalore. His house was searched. Several incriminating evidences were found, and his links to ISIS was also established. And the investigation is going in a fair manner. NIA is looking into it. And all of a sudden, Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, one of the tall leader in Karnataka and KPCC president, immediately jumps into the support of the terrorists and says it was done by mistake and it is a political strategy by BJP to divert the attention of vote get scandal, as they call it. As a political party, as a leading opposition party in Karnataka, don't they have guts to maintain that vote get scandal alive? Whatever their leaders are doing, has anybody stopped from raising those issues in Karnataka? No. This is a different case. The DGP of the state clearly made a statement that it is a terror attack after investigation. It was not said offhand.
Right.
Some rule is the investigating officer should clarify whether the incident happened is a accidental blast or a terror attack. And the top of the state clearly said it is a terror attack. And,
okay.
And the investigation is going on the same line.
Okay.
If the Congress now stand with the terrorists, are they so desperate to win the election in Karnataka? In the past also, Pulwama, they did the same mischief. Even in the Delhi, also they did the same thing. At every
let me take that question back to Lokesh. Okay, let me take that question to Lokesh. Lokesh, this is a mistake that Congress repeatedly makes, says S. Prakash. Before I come to that point, I want to ask you a simple question. Simple question. Why is, even if, let's leave aside the politics. Why is Mr. D.K. Shivakumar, you believe that this is a terror attack, but Mr. D.K. Shivakumar says that some fellow may have made some mistake. Is that what we are going to call terrorists now? Fellows who make mistakes?
See, first of all, me, Mr. Prakash, or anybody else is nobody so as to declare whether it was a terror attack or not. It is the investigating agencies that are going to deliver the final verdict altogether.
So who heads the police in Karnataka, sir?
No,
is it not the
DGP? But then now the NIA has come into action. Let it perform its job. I mean, the entire
no, but we are quick to give a clean sheet to the accused. We are saying the politics is being played out, and we do not believe the DGP. This is where the problem is. See, there can be politics. One is any political party can raise any issue. The simple point is, when it comes to terror, shouldn't at least that be above politics, sir?
See, that's what I'm saying. So politics should not be played on these issues. Let the investigating agency do its task. In fact, Mr. Shivkumar has clearly stated that let the investigating agency come and it must do its task. Let the accused and the person who's guilty brought to justice. He is not opposing that, but the manner in which it is being politicized. Now look at the larger issue.
Is he saying that when he says some fellow may have done some mistake? Is that what he's saying? There is nothing in it.
On 18th of November, when BBMP, which issued ID cards to identify, I mean, it was actually issuing ID cards to Chillam workers as booth level officers. And
rightly so.
Scandal is taking place.
No, rightly so. Lokesh Jindal, I couldn't agree more with you. I couldn't agree more with you. If there is any attempt to subvert democratic norms and traditions, those officials must be acted upon. And to the best of my knowledge, some have been suspended. There's an inquiry underway. No doubt, that is a very important issue. But to link that to an act of terror, how correct is that? Very quick closing comments from Prakash before I end this debate. S. Prakash, end of the you know, Lokesh Jindal says DK Shivakumar is only saying investigate it, don't link it to other aspects and politicize it with this kind of action. This is the statement coming in. Do you believe that, you know, it is DK Shivakumar politicizing it, or is Lokesh Jindal right that it is the government and the BJP which is politicizing it?
It is very clear. It is Mr. DK Shivakumar is linking this terror blast to the voter ID scam, which the police are investigating. Not politicizing it. We did not link the Watergate to the terror blast in Mangalore. It is the Congress party which is doing it. They should be more responsible. They have ruled the state. They have ruled the nation. They know what is the outcome of a terror activity. They have sacked. Two of their top leaders have succumbed to the terror attack. But
Right.
still, if they don't learn an iota of lesson, it is very unfortunate. Such irresponsible behavior is unfortunate.
All right, we'll have to leave it there. S. Prakash, Lokesh Jindal, this is clearly going to be a very heated debate and already, of course, has acquired massive proportions. We're going to leave it there for the moment. Thanks so much, gentlemen, for joining us this evening.